Let's learn what a SWOT analysis is. It is an assessment that lists and analyzes the company's strengths and weaknesses, includes the opportunities and threats that surround it. You would list everything that can foster the business's success and what can make it fail. Companies develop strategies around a SWOT analysis all the time. I've watched companies over the years. This is where they'll start before they start looking at any strategies that they want to implement. So it's very important to understand where you are in the marketplace. They will also do this annually and sometimes even more often than that. So let's go in a little bit more detail. Okay, here's what you need to understand. Strength and weaknesses are internal factors. This is within your company. You would list what are all our strengths about our company. That's within your company. Your weaknesses are also the weaknesses that you evaluate and figure out, again, within the company. You can read these examples to get a feel for what that means. Now, you also have opportunities and threats, and these are outside the company. These are external factors. On the flip side, you also need to understand that strengths and opportunities, these are considered positive, where weaknesses and threats are considered negative. So when we start analyzing and looking at a case or two, what you're going to ask yourself is number one, is this inside the company or is outside the company? So if it's within your company, it's a strength or weakness. If it's outside the company, it's an opportunity and a threat. Then you have to ask yourself, is this something that's positive or is it something that's negative? And that's how you'll know what category to put it in. So there are also 3 C's around internal analysis. So you're going to consider the company, the customer, and the competition. Okay, so what's the difference between internal analysis and external analysis? Again, understand that internal is within the company itself. External involves analyzing a company's competitors, for example, would be outside the company. These are things you won't have control over. Your competition, the economy, and some other examples that you're going to get to see in our next couple of activities. You work for a small electronics company. The owner wants to conduct a SWOT analysis. You think it would be best to hire an outside consultant. What might you say to convince your boss? An outside firm is likely to produce a more objective and useful analysis. And many companies will do this. They'll be able to come in and see things that you won't be able to see because you're so closely connected to the current business environment. Also, the firm's employees would be specially trained in this task.